Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Thea George and I'm here with Paris Roselli of M&T Bank. We're at the Clearinghouse Annual Conference in New York and we're talking about digitalisation and the future of payments. Paris, thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
So there's been a lot of talk already this week about the need for banks to rethink and redefine their role in the community and the economy. How are you tackling this and how do you think initiatives like Fintech and digitalisation are impacting this?
Well, it's an interesting challenge. In the M&T Bank, for example, has been involved in the community for about 160 years and across generations. And while people like to bank with us, they're also expecting new digital tools. And a lot of the big players obviously have a larger budget to make the investments in technology, much more than we have. So we need to be much more strategic in our thinking about what we can do to help our businesses, our customers achieve their goals and their dreams. And that's really the strength of the relationship that we've had within the local communities. So digital provides us another opportunity to provide tools and services that they've come to expect, let's say, in other areas of the economy. So they may go and shop online, they may download movies, they may hear music immediately. And they expect in some instances that their finances work the same way. And so if we can put together technology innovation and traditional sensible banking practices together and help them achieve their goals, then that's a win for us.
So you talked very interestingly during the session that you participated in about the potential for banks to leverage data and play it back to customers to deliver value. How do you plan to leverage digital and data to keep that customer relationship going and to keep your relevance?
What we see is a number of customers have banked with us again for many years because they know the person in the branch, they know the institution. And as more and more of our customers might not visit a branch any longer or they may visit infrequently, we have a better opportunity to interact with them on the digital channels more frequent. So if you figure in the olden days you might go to the bank branch twice a month to cash your check, ATM maybe once a week to get money. Now with mobile, it's intraday. And whether it's mobile or desktop, that intraday interaction allows us to help provide some additional insight that they might not have achieved had they engaged with the human in the branches. So by pulling together data on behaviors, trends, what they're doing, those types of things, if we can package that information up for our customers and provide that to them in that online or digital experience and provide that advice and counsel that they might not get because they're not visiting the branch any longer, that would be hugely beneficial. And you look in the United States, a number of people in general don't have a broad financial background. So providing that extra sensibility and education, I think, is very important in a community bank to help our customers know when they're doing well, help provide recommendations using data, whether it's their own data or on an aggregate level, maybe what their peers are doing, people in their zip code, people in their age groups, and say, this is how others are performing. Let us help you achieve your goals and provide that information back.
Clearly a huge theme this week has been real-time payments, given the Clearinghouse's project in this area. And a lot of this is being driven by the really big banks in the US. How do you plan to leverage real-time payments to deliver value for your business and for your customers?
Well, real-time payments, I think, gives us a brand new opportunity to rethink banking in general. As we pointed out, the data that are passed along with the payment become synchronized. And so just imagine if you're a small business and you have invoices. Well, you send those out via the post, and then maybe the invoices come back in net 30 or 45. And there's a lot of record keeping and bookkeeping that has to take place. It would be very interesting and I think compelling for our small businesses to take some of that burden away and say, focus on your primary objective of growing your business and saying, we'll provide you with a service that allows you, through us as an institution, to use real-time rails to send an invoice with robust messaging, and that the consumer or the person on the other end can make that payment back, and we can do the reconciliation. We can show you the whole kind of end-to-end life cycle of that payment. And then at the end of the month they can see where they stand instead of working with the paper and having this asynchronous situation which we live in today. So that's one area I think for small business. And then on the retail side, being able to get the payments moving along much more quickly obviously is a big deal. Customers today expect movies, they expect whatever it may be immediately. And P2P payments, for example, is another example. Why not allow consumers to send that money immediately and be able to see it in their wallet? They don't understand what happens for 3 days with ACH. They expect it immediately, and I think we can provide that capability and the services around it, whether they're push notifications, whether it's on their mobile device or whatever.
Paris, this has been great. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for watching.